Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. That voice crack on Murder when she went up an octave cold still gives me chills every time. You can hear Mick go whoa in the background. They left it in. Magic showing why he was MVP in '85. Man was coaching the whole team that summer at the beach. They say he scored more off the court than on it. But hey, that's what champions do. Those little gold balls in the middle. Dead ringers for Roman dodecahedrons. One of history's biggest mysteries. Han Dynasty had them centuries before Rome. Makes you wonder who taught who. Danish badass Peter Frichin. Arctic explorer extraordinaire. Explorers back then were mostly Nepo babies or funded by Nepo babies, making money from bestseller books and wealthy patrons. Robin quietly did so much for communities where he was filming. Legend even back then. Some joker said the guy waiting looks like Louis C.K. But seriously, Robin was the real deal doing good when nobody was watching. Guy probably talked like, Naya, see, you can't make me wear no mask, see. Hard life shows on the face. Sister looks 30 years older despite only 16-year gap. Sweden had dirt cheap sugar back then, but no clue about tooth decay, so nobody had teeth. Bernadette in '86 rocking that Broadway glamour look. Those curls and that corset were pure '80s gold. Lady could sing, dance, and make Steve Martin fall in love on screen. Total package right there. Bench seats disappeared and took the birth rate with them. Bucket seats and center consoles were the ultimate birth control. Everyone had that SOB maneuver. Slide over baby. Take a sharp right turn and she'd slide right over. British satirical magazine Punch went wild with this one. Designs After Nature series asking if wasp-waisted ladies should adopt this costume with advantage. Susan at 47 with that, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. Look on her face at the Golden Globes. She walked in wearing that backwards dress with total confidence. And Tim Robbins was one lucky dude that night. Helen back in the swinging 60s. Those eyes could stop traffic on Sunset Boulevard. She's been in films across 6 different decades. Now that's what I call staying power, folks. Little Winston already had that same determined look he'd wear later. Born before the light bulb was invented and lived to see TV and atomic bombs. His Aunt Leslie here lived until 1943. Got to see him become everything he bragged about growing up. Ronald Reagan doffs his baseball cap, exposing his partially shaved head before the applause of well-wishers who saw him off at the airport in Rochester, Minnesota, September 15, 1989. Guy was 18 with good teeth, 9 sheep, and 18 acres already cleared. That's more than most guys today can offer. Plus he's buying her waterfalls, which back then meant fancy hairpieces for the ladies. Jean Tierney serving absolute Victorian realness in Hudson's Bay. That costume department understood the assignment. Jocelyn Lane in '65. Those go-go boots were everywhere back then. British girl who came to Hollywood and caught Elvis's attention in Tickle Me. Marilyn Monroe trying the water during filming of River of No Return, 1953. Kodachrome shot. In this film, Marilyn almost drowned. Angela Lansbury, The Picture of Dorian Gray, 1945. 19-year-old Bridget Bardot during the Cannes Film Festival, 1953. Sharecropper woman worker, Southeast Missouri Farms, 1938. This